What's up, YouTube people? Jay here. Haven't made any videos in a couple of days, so thought I'd show you guys what's going on. Got some things in the work, doing some things, so I wanted to show you. First off, I did a cut on the Reineke. I cut that big stand in the middle because it was getting really high and it was actually starting to clog that filter intake right there because it was growing kind of into it almost. So did a cut on that. It's now a much more uniform height all the way across, except for that one patch. But anyways, a little bit more uniform, and I'm thinking the Rasboras appreciate it because they've been swimming a lot more in this back part, just because there's more room to swim. Didn't realize my window's open, but anyways, so yeah, that's what's going on right now with this tank. Things still kind of stable. The one thing that's going on with this tank, unfortunately, as you can see, the substrate's been shoved aside and it's empty. There's no fish or plants in it right now. And what happened is, in here are all my fish and my plants currently, but I lost two cory cats. Two of them died, and I was really pissed because I haven't lost any fish in a while. And so immediately I was trying to figure out what happened. I checked my water. My water was good. So the next thing I checked was the substrate. And I'm pretty sure that's the culprit. As you can see, it's over here. I think what happened is I had some anaerobic bacteria build up in the gravel. And for anybody that knows about that, it's really toxic to fish when it gets like that. It's basically a gas that gets in the water column if your substrate's dirty. And I think my mistake was I made the bed too deep. It was about, I don't know, maybe 1.5 inches or so gravel. And unfortunately, it doesn't even really need to be because there's only a Nubius in this aquarium, so they're not a root feeding plant, so you don't really have to have a deep substrate. So pretty sure that was my mistake. It was really dirty when I stirred it up. So what I'm doing here is I took half of it out. So once I put everything back in, the sand or the gravel is going to be purely just to barely cover the bottom. So I took most of the gravel out, and the one that is staying here, I stirred it all up, hoping to get all the particulate matter and dirty poop and uneaten food all into the water. And then I lowered the water level, so hopefully it all gets sucked up in my filters, and I can get all that out of the tank. One thing about cory cats, I love cory cats, but they are dirty fish just because they don't really eat at the surface, so you have to feed them sinking pellet food and stuff like that. And one of the the disadvantages of that is sometimes they don't eat all the food and it gets mixed up in the substrate. So anyways, they're down here. Did lose 2 of them, so I think that leaves me at 7 cory cats. One thing I thought that was cool though when I was cleaning out the tank is the Anubias all kind of grew attached to the rocks they were on, which I thought was really cool because these are completely smooth river rocks for the most part. And you can see it, it's the roots are holding on to these pieces of gravel, but also to the rock itself. Like they grew onto the rock, it's kind of just hanging there right now because, I don't know, it just grew attached to it over time, which I thought was pretty cool, Same thing with this one. This one was right in the middle. This one's got a lot of new leaves on it. But yeah, it's a gray rock, it's nothing special to it, but the plant grows attached to it, so it's pretty cool, I thought. So yeah, that's what's going on right here. Like I said, once the tank gets clean, I'm going to scrub down this wood because the water's kind of yellow. That's due to the tannins. But anyways, I'm going to scrub everything down really good and put it back in there. The Anubias will be fine, and I'm hoping the rest of the fish will be fine too. So that's the 29, that's the 20 undergoing a cleaning. And then over here I've got the 20 high up that I got over at Petco. And let me shut this window so you guys can see a little bit better. So yeah, here's where the 20 high is at. Currently empty, and I'm going to tell you why. Originally I was going to make this my saltwater tank, but after reading for a bit, they said, the more water volume you could have, the better. So some people might be mad at me, I don't know. I'm probably going to break this one down. As good as this tank is looking, I really, really, really want to try saltwater. So what I'm probably going to end up doing is breaking this one down. The Rasboras I'm probably going to put in with the cory cats in the longer tank. So I'm going to have the koris on the bottom and the Rasboras on the top. And then the angels are probably going to go into the 20 high with the ram. So that one in the corner won't have many fish, just the angels and the ram. And I know some people say you shouldn't put angels in, you know, a tank under 30 gallons, but this one's a tall tank, and if it's just the angels, you know, and the ram, 3 fish for 20 gallons, freshwater will be fine. And I'm probably also going to go a different way with the plants. I'm definitely going to keep that crypt in the back, the crypt wentai, and I'm probably going to keep that sword too. But these are cool plants, but I'm going to give some other plants a go. So I don't want to really throw them away. So if anybody wants them, you know, PM me or something like that, and I can send you some. I probably got like, I don't know, at least 20 strands of Reineke and, you know, a big mass of a chainsaw. So I probably have enough to give, you know, 2, maybe even 3 people some plants if you guys want any. So I'm going to put that in there in the 20 high, and I'm going to probably do this a southeastern type of tank, at least plant-wise. I'm not doing a biotope because that means everything's got to be from the area, but plants, I'm going to try some crypts in this tank that I haven't tried before, maybe some high grow. And so yeah, this one's going to be my saltwater tank. I'm sorry I keep switching back and forth, but you know, they're across room. So this one I'm probably going to switch over to my saltwater tank. I'm going to start out with the Fowler tank, which is, you know, fish only with live rock, and then I'm going to slowly, you know, work my way into that part of the hobby. So we'll start with that, you know, get used to keeping the salt water, and then might move into corals later. My lighting right now, I'm going to keep this lighting, at least in the beginning, and just throw some different bulbs in there. But eventually, if I move into coral, I'll probably get some more advanced lighting. I'm trying to move all my stuff into LEDs because that's where it seems like it's going. So yeah. Actually, on that note, I did get a different fixture for this 20 high. This is a Finex brand. They have really cool rimless aquariums that I've seen, but I've never seen this light. This is actually they call it a HO LED, you know, high output LED. But you can see it's pretty bright, way brighter than the Marineland ones I've seen. So I'll show you kind of what it looks like once the camera adjusts. There it is. You see they have 2 rows of LEDs. The top one is, I think, 70 or 7,000 Kelvin, and the bottom one's 10,000 Kelvin. So it's a little bit different spectrum for plants. It's a little bit brighter just because it's got the addition of the 10K bulbs in there. Or not bulbs, but 10K LED diodes. So we'll see how good this is at growing plants. It is really high, and I'm hoping I don't really want to do CO2 in this tank. I'm hoping I can get by with just Excel. But it's got a really great slim profile. Goes on the side of the tank. And I'll still be able to, if I need to, put a glass top. Because, you know, in the other one, the clamps go on the inside. This one doesn't touch the rim at all. So, anyways, that's what's going on, all in all, fish-wise in my world. Julie, what do you think about that? She is not having any of it tonight. But anyways, as always, people, thank you for watching. Really appreciate the comments and all the suggestions and everything like that. So I'll catch you guys later. Peace.